Okay, let's make sure I'm recording. Hold on one second. Okay, it's recording. Sorry about the mess around me here, but I have to zoom out. Um, we'll do a bit of a craft and chit chat. Hopefully you can hear me. And, oh, life's been crazy. I got a mess everywhere here. Let's see, we get that better in there. Well, that's the best I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to show, unless I moved it up further, which there's just way too much stuff around. It'll just be even more distracting. But anyway, life's been nuts. It's been insane. Since the last video, I gained a whole bunch of weight. I had to last July go take care of my stepfather until he passed away in October, and then pretty much spent every day at the hospital just sitting with him. So I went up to 194 pounds. But since then I've moved. I had to move everything out of his place. Move it like almost 3 hours away from there to where I was, and then I've moved again since 3 more hours away from there. So pretty much 6 hours from my stepfather. That's where I am now. But anyway, yeah, life's been like insane. What's gone on for the last couple of years, and now I'm like I moved in with my kids. Actually, I moved in with my boys. They have this huge apartment here, but I'm crammed in to a couple smaller areas, my bedroom and part of the living room, because it's a 3-bedroom apartment, but my boys, one's in one room, one's in the other, and I'm in the other. So I do have some things in my bedroom, but it was so distracting in there, and there was even less room than I have here now, so I swapped everything. I still need, though, to do a little bit of organizing to the right of me. Whoops, hold on one second, I just dropped the glue gun. Sorry, I got my head in the camera. I don't know, but anyway, my hair's still wet. I just had a shower. But anyway, so I'm just settling down now, making a whole bunch of things. I still have my bus. I still have the van. The van is out of commission right now. I got a lot of work needs to be done to it. Both my catalytic converters had to be cut, and just to even get it to stop chugging and stalling, to get it here, I had to cut them, and I have a fuel injection problem, we think, and because it's still stalling when I stop, and it doesn't want to start. So it's not the starter, it's not the alternator, it sounds like fuel problem. So we're gonna look into that, and then I still need welding on the frame. I haven't had that done yet, but I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm on the 3rd floor, so I don't do a whole lot of running in and out. I did have my hip replacement. I don't know if I told you guys that since the last time I talked to you, but I had my hip replacement. I'm running all over the place. I still need spine surgery, and I now need another hip replacement on the other side. I think I damaged the new hip. So I have to go get that looked at, because when I do too much, I get a lot of pain. But still gonna build the bus. I have the bus. I'm very close to the bus. I could probably, if I didn't have a busted up body, I could probably walk to it from here. But I can pretty much walk. I'm lucky if I get to the van. But anyway, I inherited a car. I'm gonna sell it. It's a Crown Vic. It's just way too big for me, and it's too low to the ground. It was one of those last year, they had the hydraulics in it, so it sits pretty low to the ground, and it's just too low. I have to put seat risers in it for me to just get into it, because it really hurts. So I'm gonna get a small SUV. I'm gonna keep my van. I'm not getting rid of the van. I'm not getting rid of the bus, and I'm gonna use the bus for craft shows, actually. And I'm still gonna travel around in it, but we're gonna set it up basically as an RV home, whatever. But we're gonna utilize a couple of spots to store things for craft shows, and I'm gonna plaster the side of the bus. I have a cutting machine, so I'm gonna plaster the side of the bus with logos and stuff. So what I do and things, but we think it's a pretty good gimmick for the craft shows, and because me and Joanne do everything, like I do, you name it, I do it. That's what I want to do on this channel too. I want to do crafts. If it gets, apparently I can tell. I don't know a whole lot about this videos. My son's gonna help me do editing and stuff. I got quite a few things. I should have other lights set up because you got really bad shadow. I'm just noticing. Hopefully it doesn't bother you. I'm gonna chat for a second and then I'll get started. But anyway, I'm going to do this some crafting things, because I do a whole variety of things. I do a lot of journals. Journals are one of the things I'm going to be selling, craft shows and on Etsy, and these are just like things I like to just make, and I'll probably sell these as one of a kind items each, because I just don't have the space to store everything. So the craft things I make will probably go into my craft shows anyway, but I won't be making multiples of them. There are a few things I've made multiples of, but like I got some needle books I made, and hat pins and stick pins. I'll show you them in another video, the books and then the hat pins and things. But for now, I really got interested in these tier trays, and nobody's doing them anymore. I only found 1 or 2 people still doing videos on them, but they're still selling them. So I thought, and they're expensive. I actually like them. I've seen a lot of cute ideas, and I thought I could use them, especially in my sewing room, for being able to display my things and find them, because I hate pulling out sewing boxes. I gotta hide them from my dogs all the time. So I'd like to have some of these things set up and some of my sewing on them. But I found this I'm in Canada, so we have Dollar Tree and Dollarama is pretty much it. When you have dollars or other dollar store, blah blah blah. This is heavy. This is slate, and this was $5 at Dollarama. Dollarama is up to $5, but it's pretty nice. But it's small. It's not very big. Trying to show you, but you screw it all together, but it is nice and heavy and slate. But I also wanted something bigger than this, and I looked on Amazon and I was like, you know what? I'm going to show people how to do things on the cheap. And I did see one girl who did a whole bunch of, I can't remember. If I can find her video, I'll link it below. She did a whole bunch of like how to do different kind of tier trays. Now, this thing here, my son's dog, I have like 6 Pomeranians, and he's got one big, huge lab. She's 11 months old and she just jumps all over. So, and there's a cat here too. So she was chasing the cat, and she broke my pink alabaster plate. She jumped up, had it up on something, and she jumped up, knocked it off, and it broke. But this part is intact. So I thought maybe I was going to put some beach glass rocks underneath this for feet, but I think I'm going to try and see what this looks like first before I decide to do that. But anyway, I thought I'd show you an easy way to do the tier tray. Now I was in Dollar Tree. We do have Dollar Tree here, and I found these plates, and these were cool. And I still like these plates. And they're plastic. No, they're actually bamboo, I think, or these are plastic. These ones are plastic. These are from the Dollar Tree, and I like them. They look like they have a stain here, but that's part of the plate. Both of them do. But I'm gonna do I might do something on the bus with these, and do some kind of tray on the bus, because they're much lighter, these ones. So I'm gonna keep these still. But after I bought these, and you can't return anything, I found these at Dollarama. So these were, let me see, did I take the price tag? I think I took the price tags off because I do circles. Hold on, I can't lift it up. I did. I know the most expensive one was, I think, $2, $1.75, $1.25, and something like that. Well, I don't even think it was $2, maybe $1.75, but these were cheap, these plates. And they had 3 that matched. So I was like, oh, those are cute, I like them. They'd be great for spring. Now, these, I found I'm going to use these as the, to hold them up. These I found at Dollar Tree, and they were this color. So, and these were, I didn't want glass. I wanted something that wasn't going to break. I've had issues with glass before, using glass candlesticks, and they break. So I wanted to try the metal, and this actually is very sturdy metal. This ain't gonna bend, that's for sure. But you see the weldings on here. Let me see if you can see that. I don't know if you can see. I can't have my glasses on. Hold on. You can see, like, you can see welding under there. So I solved that by putting this on it, and then, but I want them upside down like that. The inside of this is black, but this side's gold. The whole thing was gold, spray painted gold color. But I want this part on the bottom because the bigger one will give you a little more support. So then I was going to put the bow up here, but then I thought you can't see the bow, so I'll put the bow down here. I just wanted to like do something, but I use this stuff. This I got at Dollarama too. I seen pink cording or twine. I think they called it twine. Do I still have the wrapper for this? I use this on some macrame stuff. So this here too I want to use on this little pink set I found. I want to put them on the tiered tray. This was my inspiration for this plate. But anyway, glues, I'm going to use these. You can use also E6000. These you could probably use a wood glue as well, because if you use the wood super glue that Dollar Tree sells, well, this is metal, but and it will glue that to that. It's like a wood super glue. Gorilla Glue will work too, and the glue sticks, but don't use cheap glue sticks or they'll come apart. But you can use E6000. You gotta wait, and they're a bit long to wait. This you gotta wait also, but this stuff, hold on. This one was called Tree Frog, but they're both the same thing. They call it oily glue. It's from China, and I had a couple bottles. I had this one and another one, and my stepfather happened to have 3 bottles of the same stuff. So, but anyway, I was surprised because it came up for me because I'm a crafter. It popped up in an ad, so I was like, I'm gonna try it out. So, and it's a really good glue. So I'm gonna work with that, but you can work with any kind of glue really that's like strong. This one, this will work for this, but I would recommend if you're gonna glue something glass to the bottom, you do use E6000. And then what I did was I did all this in advance, so I didn't have to like waste your time doing all this on camera. But so what I did was I just took the thing. I had to tape papers together because they were bigger than the plates. I traced the plate out. I folded it in 4. Sorry guys. And then I marked the middle. Well, what I did was I clipped the middle, and then I used this. Oops, sorry. Find the middle of this, and then I opened it up, and then I centered it on the fold lines, and then I drew around it. So I'm going to cut that piece out. I was going to cut that piece out. So what I did instead was, and I did the same thing on these ones. So I just needed to find the center. All I needed these for was to find the center. See, one of them I did cut out. But what I ended up doing was just tracing around both pieces, but a little, if you'll notice, I traced slightly around it so that when I do glue it down in place, I have an eraser that can get inside there. I was going to slant it out a little more, but I checked, and the eraser I have does erase it. So can you see that? Yeah. So and I'm going to glue it upside down. And I'm not gonna glue this on camera, but I'm gonna show you because you need patience. But see, here's where I drew the center, and then I centered it around. I used the template, and then I centered it around there. This little circle I cut out, where is it? I used the little circle anyway, and to make the center, and then I put that down, and then I drew. This is a good example of how I tried to angle my pencil outward, and then. Can you see that? Let me tilt it up. Let me make sure you can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. I got the bottom in the way. Sorry. But let me hold it up a bit. But okay. So you can see the pencil line. Can you see the pencil line? It's just slightly bigger so that I can erase it afterwards. Because it does erase. These are bamboo plates. And they're pretty sturdy plates. I do have a couple of other bamboo plates that I use. Holy dog hair. The lab leaves a lot of dog hair everywhere. She's got dog hair and everything. I was cleaning yesterday, so now it's in all my crafts. But yeah, there's a mess everywhere here. Okay, so anyway, I'll show you what it's gonna look like. One is bigger than the other. Hold on. Yeah, I bought one bigger one and one smaller one. So the bigger one is gonna go on the bottom. And I still haven't found a top for this yet, so I'll come back when. I just wanted to show you what I'm up to. And then that can go there, but the wider it is, you see, the more support it gets. Can you see what? Yeah, you can see, but okay. And then that one, and then that's kind of centered, but it'd be better upside down. So let me tilt it up. So You get quite a bit of space in there, and they're their size plates, so I like this. Sorry guys, don't mind the clutter. I got very little space right here. But anyway, this is the only place I could set this up though. But anyway, that's it. And then I think I might try this. If I pick it up, it's gonna lose its balance, but I may try to put this underneath, and then if it doesn't work out, then I'll have little feet. I might put just feet on it. I think that's going to be too tall if I put it under that. I'll find something to do with this, but I'm not getting rid of that. It's pink alabaster. I love that plate. It's funny, the plate broke and there's pieces. I'll show you when I do a project with it. It broke, just looks like angel wings perfectly. Two of the pieces that broke off, so I'm going to keep it and do a project with them. They're really cute. But anyway, that's what I'm working on, is this tiered trays. That's how easy it is to make one of these things. When I figure out what a handle I'm going to use, I'll come back and I'll show you it all finished. And then this I'm just going to wrap. And then maybe I'll do clips and do a voiceover with a few different crafts, because there's a few things I'm doing right now. But anyway, I'll come down here. But yeah, I'm just going to wrap this stuff. Can you see right there? This stuff around that one like I did the bottom one. And then I'll glue it all together. I don't want to make this too long. I'm gonna end up with these hour videos, but anyway, I was going back to what I said. I went up to 194 pounds. Now I've had this move to here too, and then I've been going crazy trying to settle everything, and I got a storage unit, and I also have the bus as well, so things have been going from here to the storage unit to the bus, and it's been nuts. So I finally got this set up almost. I just got one more area to clear up. And I'd like to set up and do some craft videos with you, and journal making videos and things, show you how to do a whole bunch of things. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I found most people all do one thing. I'm a little different. I do a whole bunch of things. I have severe ADHD, first of all. but I do, like, you name it, I do it. The only thing I don't do is knit and crochet, and Joanne does that. But actually I can do it, but I just don't do it. I do a lot of sewing. I do slow stitching. I love slow stitching. Maybe I'll get into that one day. But journal making, I'm going to be doing a lot of journal making on here, because one reason I'm going to set it up on Etsy. So this isn't going to be just a craft channel though too. It's going to be my bus and my van, mainly because I'm building stuff for my bus too. So I'm gonna take you on that ride. I'm building that bus. But now that I'm here, I can get it done. So it was just sitting here. Nobody's doing anything while I'm not here. So now the weather's changing. I'm getting out there. I was supposed to get out there this week, but now it changed to rain all week again. So I'll see what I can get done. But it's a little harder though with my van out of commission. So I got to take my son's car all the time, and he works. So. But yeah, I'll be showing that. I'll be showing the van. I'm going to go do an updated van video, because so many people complain. I was reading comments. Took me a while to figure out how to get to the comments, actually. Anyway, I was reading comments. They weren't showing up for me just looking at the video. And a lot of people were like, it's too windy, I can't hear you. So I'm going to do an updated video. I'm going to clean it up, clean it out, get it ready to go to the mechanics. It's going to sit there for a little bit. I'm hoping to have it ready by July at the latest. And this is May almost. We're in May this week. So yeah, hopefully by July I can have it on the road, because I would like to do a few summer trips with it. And then, but I'm not putting it on the road till it's fixed properly. Everything's done on it and it's done good. So she's already got over 330 kilometers. 330,000 kilometers on it. My motor's strong and good. I got a 350 Vortex in that. So the bus is in solid shape. This is like out of focus, is it? Let me see. No, it's not. I just can't see. But anyway, the bus is in really good shape. I've just bought new batteries for it. That was the only thing wrong with it, was the bus driver who transported it for me, because I didn't have my air brakes license yet. At the time, he left everything, all the power on. You can't drain those batteries. Same as your batteries for your vans. If you watch my van videos, you can't drain them less than 50%. It's the same type of batteries. It's got 24 volt though. They're wired up for 24 volt. So they're all dead. So it cost me $1,000 for batteries. and so I had to get new batteries for it. But other than that, thing's solid. So I just need, but they also, the tow truck driver, well, he'd take out my back axle just to tow it. So that's got to be put in, but that's no big deal. But when he put through the axle in there, he pulled out all my wiring. I had the bus, some buses just, you just stick in the key, and actually there's no key. There's a toggle switch, and you just start it up, right? So then and he also ripped out the wiring for, because I have a wheelchair lift and my bus kneels. So he ripped all the wiring out for that too. So I need somebody. I found, my friend Joanne found a mechanic, diesel mechanic, who can work on my bus. Thank God. So the one who, actually my mechanic lived here, my diesel mechanic, can't get a hold of him. So thankfully I have that ready to go. And then he's there as soon as I need him. And then, what else? Yeah, well, I'm going to start, the bed's already done. I think I showed you guys. I don't even know if I posted that video. I don't know if I posted it or not. I did a whole bus tour video. I don't remember if I posted it. I got all kinds of videos I didn't post. So that's another thing. I'm going to go through them because I videotaped a lot of things in the last couple of years. I just haven't put them up. So I'm going to go through them. My son's pretty good at editing, so I'm going to go through all the videos and see if they're worth putting up as is, maybe putting, like, clipping clips out of it and stuff like that. So we'll figure it out, and I'll go through them all, because I did do a lot of videos. So I showed you a few things too, how to do a few some things like around the house. I did something with my fish even. I mean, that when you need to travel with your fish. So yeah, well, I'm just going to be a variety of things, more like a vlog than anything, I guess. I'm going to just show you everything I do and follow along, because my life's insane, and we'll talk about it. I told you before I'm going to write a book, and I've started, so I'm going to write a book, and you wouldn't believe what I've been through. In my entire life, it's been insane. It's just been one problem after another. Some of the weirdest things you've ever imagined happened to me. But you'll find out as we go along, and then watch whatever comes up next, because it never stops. But anyway, we'll get the bus going next. I'm gonna get I shouldn't say that, because I want to do some crafting videos, and we'll see if I edit them or I want to do them raw or whatever. We'll see how they turn out. I'd like to do craft and chit chat. I wouldn't mind doing lives where I can talk to you guys once I get enough people who are interested and want to watch my videos. So I'll do a craft and chit chat eventually, and then but I'm going to do a fair amount of probably journal making on here coming up anyway, because I have a lot of journals ready to go, ready to be made, and might as well show you guys how to do some stuff. There's lots out there who do it. There's so many great people out there, and a lot of them are one way or the other. I'm a little bit of vintage shabby chic, so when I do my journals, but I have a lot of kids journals, a lot of good ideas, also with some kids journals I want to do, and well, they're made with kids books, but I don't know if you want to give them to kids, more so for holding kids' memories, I'd say. But yeah, there's that. There's all these crafts I do. I do miniatures too, but I don't know if I'm going to video miniatures, because I have actually three very large doll houses, and then I have a whole bunch of room boxes, and most of it's in storage or at Joanne's house. She's got two of my doll houses. But anyway, I want to get into that, but I'm gonna put some of that off until my granddaughter's a little older. She's only a year and a half, and two of them are for her. So one of them is like the same as her last name, so off by one letter. And bought that one long before she was born. First granddaughter was getting it, so she's getting it. But I found another dollhouse that was built really well, but it's like totally a mess inside. So I'll make it modern and clean it up for her and do a few repairs here and there, and maybe repaint, reshingle or something. But that she's gonna have that one to play, so I'm gonna make some furniture for her that she can play with, that she won't wreck. And then, or we can find some stuff off Temu. Some plastic dollhouse furniture. But I bought I think it's an OMG, is that what it's called? OMG doll? I can't remember. This bigger doll I found it at, if you're in the GTA or the Niagara area, you probably heard of Treasure Hunt. I bought it at Treasure Hunt, and they're basically a clearance outlet center for Walmart's returns. They're like a liquidation place for all Walmart returns. So you don't know what you're getting. Good, bad, and the ugly come through there. But I found this OMG doll. I was missing one little hairbrush or something out of it. But I'm going to use it because no doubt she'll be interested in them. Every little girl loves them apparently. So they're the next thing to Barbie. And I'm gonna get a Barbie as well for her, but well, not for her, for model. But I'm gonna make some clothes for the dolls, and if I get good at that, maybe, because I really do love sewing. If I get good at it, I'm terrible at it, but I'll be honest, I'm terrible at sewing. I gotta learn, I gotta practice, right? But I can't sew a straight line. But anyway, I love hand sewing too, so that's perfect for making doll clothes. I do slow stitching. I follow Roxy's Creations. What's her tag? Hashtag is if you look at hashtag, you'll see. Because I'll have some of the stuff up. I'm following along with her, and I'll post some of it. Because they all look for people. I did too. I searched like crazy looking for people who are doing her stuff. Get ideas from Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, I think it's called. Pops. It's not put in Roxy. It pops up on my screen. So I think it's called Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. But if you like sewing, let me know in the comments, and I'll link her thing below if you guys are interested. But I think that's the hashtag, and just her and her sister do it, and they're really cool stuff. But I found her because I followed her from junk journaling, so that's how I found out. I just so happened to be looking for hand sewing ideas. I wanted to make a hand sewn book. So I was looking for ideas, and the only thing I could find was her page, and that so happened to be somebody I followed, who made fabric books, and just not covers. I kept getting covers, but so I found her, and then I've been following her since. She just started the stitchery thing a few years before, or at that time it was a few years ago. I think 3 years ago now. But anyway, so I started following all. I never had the time. Now I get the time. And I'm ready to go on those too. I have them all prepared, and all the backgrounds are down actually. I kind of cheated because I looked back the whole first year. I'm starting from the beginning, but I'm also, coincidentally, what she's doing this year, every project she started this year, I had just started. I was already started on one or just finished one. So this whole year I've been kind of following along, but I've been kind of one step ahead. It's been really comical how everything, like the needle book, the pouch, everything, that housewife. I was just actually looking for some kind of sewing book. I was seeing embroidery folders basically with places to put embroidery threads, and I was just in the middle of searching for a type of kind of book that you could open up with all your supplies in it, and that popped up, and I was like, that's perfect. So I started doing her last month's project, but I'm a little behind, so she's on another project now, she's probably actually starting another one next week. It's the first, so I'm 2 projects behind this year. But I still wanted to start with the first one and go through the other ones. So and that's what I do in the evening. So I will bring them and show my progress along and hashtag those videos, because that's part of a different group. So that'll be on here though, because it's my channel. I only have the one channel. I don't want a whole bunch of multiple channels. I'll get confused. And I don't do just one thing, so that's why I'm gonna do everything here, and we'll see what goes from here, what you're interested in, what you're not. If you're not interested in certain things, because it tells me what people are watching. So if you're not interested, we won't do those. We'll do other videos. So but I still definitely, my van videos got an enormous amount of views. I couldn't believe how many views it's got already. Last time I looked, it was a while ago, it was 13,000 views. I was like, what? So, but a lot of people are interested in the van. A lot of people probably interested in the bus build. So I'll be definitely putting them up, and very soon. They're going to come up probably next. But weight loss, I'm already in the process of weight loss, so I want to get this started right away. Like I said, I went up to 194. I'm down to now 176. So I still want to get down. I still have weight to lose. And I'm telling you, honestly, all it is I don't eat as much. I eat less. I eat a little bit, like I told you before. There's all kinds of other little tips I'll share with you. I've shared some of them already in like my Chit Chat videos, but I'll do just weight loss on its own. And I still want to lose, so we'll still keep going. But yeah, basically it's running around, moving, don't stop. Even when I take a break from all this unpacking and stuff, I'm still dancing. I got the music going 24/7. I have to use this phone so I remember to shut the music off when I video, because otherwise it'll be playing in the background somewhere. But I'm telling you, keep the music going, it'll keep you moving. And you have to keep moving. You have no choice. If you genetically especially have the issue, you have no choice. But I'll go through the weight loss videos, and I have the planners ready to go, but I need to change a couple things. Mine are dated. I'm going to undate them. And that's number one. Then I'll put them up. Then you can use them whenever. You don't have to keep buying them every year. You buy them once, that's it. But somebody had wanted dated ones, so I designed them. So I'll get them ready to go. They're almost ready to go. I have the computer set up right above me, and one hard drive's out. I gotta find my other three, because everything's everywhere. And when it comes to the computer stuff, I've switched computers a few times too, so everything's on hard drives. So I need to go through that, find everything, and sort them, and then just edit a few of them, and they'll be up. Because I'm going to be putting planners up on Etsy as well. I did design a lot of planners, organizers for a whole bunch of different things. And I'll go through them as I put them up. Whenever I put something up on Etsy, I'll come here and explain it and whatever, and have a video to go along with it. So anybody asking me questions on Etsy can see the video. I'll be tagging it. So that's why, there's going to be a lot of different things on this video. So if you like a variety of crafts, like I do, because I follow so many people, it's crazy. But they've been throwing up tier trays in my face lately, so I thought those are interesting. So I thought I'd try to make one. And I thought I'd show you part of it and do a chit chat, and then we'll show you after the end. But it's too big to do on camera, this thing. That's why, this only half of it I'm fitting in the camera, so I'm not gonna try and do this because I really don't have the setup to back up that far and let you guys see. So I'll show you the finished product, but I'm just showing you basically how easy it is to put one together. And you can use anything, just plates, will work. So you can make them out of those building blocks from Dollar Tree if you want. But you know what? There's a thing. That's another reason I want to do craft videos, because I'll give you an example. I watched a craft video one time. These beautiful side tables somebody made out of picture frames. I decided I'm going to make them. It cost me $80 at the Dollar Tree by the time I was finished making these tables. So, and then when I went to move, as soon as my boys picked them up, pshoom, all the glass broke through because all the tubes inside were so heavy. Broke through all the picture frames. So the whole money, you can't even move them once you build them. So, but anyway, that's an example I have. Like, by the time you make things with Dollar Tree, what you see on TV, on the videos, you spent $10 or $20 on an item. So I'm going to show you how to make things these are about, on average, I found in Canada, so things are much higher here. Cheapest I could find a tiered tray was $40. So I made this for probably, I think these cost me $5 for the three. Those were, here it's $1.50 for Dollar Tree, so $3, so $8. Everything else I got around the house already, right? But so $8 I made a tiered tray. So I'll show you how to do things on the cheap. That's what I do. I make a lot of stuff out of chipboard. You'll see, I even save cereal boxes, but I order chipboard. I like medium weight chipboard. I order from Joann's in the States. It's been a while since I ordered it, so I'm hoping they still ship to Canada, because that's the best one I found was at Joann's. They're medium weight chipboard. So, and I actually make a lot of things, drawers, everything, and foam board I make a lot of stuff out of too. So I can show you how to make things, and you don't need to buy chipboard. You can just glue a couple cereal boxes together and you got medium weight chipboard. So I'll show you how to make a variety of things, how to use things on the cheap. And and don't go crazy. Here's my stamp stash right here. It's a little right off to the side here. Hold on. My stamp and dies fit in this little crate here. I can't even show you. There's too much stuff. It's a small crate. This tier tray is probably bigger. Well, actually, I'd say it's like probably this long as my mat. Let me show you this. Probably as long as this mat here, but not as wide. Probably half the width. And that holds all my dies and all my stamps. You don't need to go buy every stamp that's out there because you're probably going to use most of them once. And, you know, you're better off. I'll give you some tips how to do that. You can download stamped images off the internet and trace them, you know, with pens and markers and stuff. So you don't need to be buying all these stamps for an image you're only going to use one time. And then, but there's lots of people who sell downloadable stamps. And you can buy, like, sheets of stuff for a couple dollars. A whole bunch of stamps. But I only have a few that I know I'll use more than once, and that's all I will buy because I don't have the storage space, first of all, and you don't need to buy everything. You know, you don't need to have everything that you see. You can make do with a lot less, and like I said, it cost me $80 to make tables I seen, so you don't need to go doing all this stuff. And I've seen beautiful tier trays with all this decor and everything on them. Like here, but the plate's already decorated. I don't really need to do anything to them. I probably will, just because it's who I am. But, I mean, I'm not going to mess with the design. I like it for spring and summer, this design. So that's what I wanted it for. But I may bling it up. I like bling. So I might bling it up a little bit. But that's, like, I have a stash of bling. When you see bling deals on bling, I buy it. But then I look also... I buy other, like, I buy saris and stuff like that and take them apart. So I got a ton of bling. That's another thing I'll be selling on Etsy is sari trims and stuff. So if you're into junk journals, you know what I mean. But I have a lot, quite a bit of saris. So I'll be selling them on Etsy too. And there's no way I'll use it in the rest of my life. And I have access to tons more. So where I was living, there's like thousands of them in the thrift stores. So I can get lots. But yeah, I go there often. So I'll be doing that if you want sari trims and stuff, the bling and all the florals and stuff. I grab them all. So anything sari wise you want, I'll have in the Etsy shop. What else going up in the Etsy? Downloads. I have quite a few vintage images that are gonna go in Etsy too. We've been scouting antiques and stuff and some auctions when we were out last summer, me and Joanne, and we found a few goodies. So I'm gonna download all these images, and she had some awesome albums that we're gonna download those of her family, and we're gonna download those vintage old pictures. We're gonna download them too. And we'll be selling them all on Etsy. So, and then my background sheets, I make background pages, so I'll be putting them up as well. But like I said, I'll show you them as I get them. So there'll be lots different things going on here. So it depends on what you want. If you like just the same thing, or if you like a wide variety, then stay tuned, because there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm gonna show. And share some knowledge about other things too. I'd like to really have a video, like I mentioned before, about menopause, because all my friends are going through it right now, and so many people are having a hard time understanding what they're going through and what's going on with their life and why their life feels like it's about to end. Everything's chaos and you can't make sense, can't remember nothing, can't remember walking to a room, can't remember what you did 25 times a day at least. But anyway, what you're doing, I mean. But anyway, I'll stop jibber-jabbering. How long have I been on here? I've already been on here 38 minutes. So I'm going to upload this. I'm not even editing, but my son's going to help me edit videos when I do crafting videos, but I'm going to do a lot of crafting and chit-chats. So when we get more people involved, I'll do lives. We'll do live chit-chats. And then you guys can come and ask me whatever you want while I'm making stuff. And where did you get this? How do you do that? Whatever. And I have an affiliate account with Amazon. I've never done anything with it. So I'll hook up the affiliate account to the YouTube channel maybe and start bombarding you with links. No, I'm just kidding. I will post affiliate links for things I'm using in videos. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do what are those like you click on their account on Amazon and you can see everything I do. I got to figure out how to do that, because I don't want to bombard you with a whole bunch of links, and I want important links in the video. I want like links that if I'm talking about somebody, like I just was Roxy's the Roxy sisters. They're sisters. They're both. They're not last names. Roxy something or other. I don't remember. Like a menopause. So, but anyway, like for instance, them. I would like to tag them on the videos I do for slow stitching, and for the projects I follow along for that. So I don't want all these other affiliate links in there. But what I would like to do is, I've seen couple people do it. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. But I'll get my son to research it, or Joanne, one of the two. Joanne's really good at this stuff. So I need to figure out how I can just list all my products that I like in there, and you can just look whatever, if something else might catch your eye too that you want. So all the main things I use, anything I use in a craft I show, if it's on Amazon, I think I can do with Temu too. I think I've seen somebody do Temu. I don't know, somebody else, I don't remember what, it was a Chinese company anyway, maybe it was AliExpress, I don't remember. But I thought I seen some other company do it too. But I know Amazon does it. So I'll figure out how to set up it's like a My Page or something, and all my products are there. You can pick categories, which category you want. So that I'm working on. And then you can I'll link everything in there that I used on the videos. So these I just got at the Dollar Tree and Dollarama. And this too, I even got at Dollarama a while ago. I found pink and I was like, oh my god, pink, I gotta have it. So I bought it. So it goes pink, I do pink everything. So I love pink. You'll see lots of shabby chic. If you like shabby chic, stay tuned. I do vintage shabby chic is what I like. So my bus is gonna be like a shabby chic kind of look actually, so stay tuned to that. It's a rustic kind of white enamels, pastel enamels and stuff. It's gonna be really nice. So you might want to stay tuned for the bus videos. Anyway, I'm gonna stop jibber jabbering and let you go. And yeah, I think I'll do next video. If I'm not crafting, well, I might have my son edit videos and do voiceovers. I have to lock the dogs up when I do videos. It's crazy. But so if I'm crafting and the dogs are out here, I need to get stuff done. So I'm gonna get started. But if I'm videotaping it, I might do voiceovers next time, and do a bunch of little projects I got to do. I'll just record them and craft, and hopefully I'm getting everything in camera because I'm still learning this. And then, but the next Chit Chat video, I'm gonna do weight loss. We'll talk about weight loss only, and unless there's a crafting video in between. But other than that, and then I'm gonna get a video later on this week. This will be in the next couple days. I put up a video, and then later on this week, I'm gonna go down and get the van all ready, because there's a whole bunch of stuff my kids need to get out of there for me. And then I'll get everything out of the way, get it cleaned up, and then we moved in it, and I haven't really been in it since. And then I'll show you around the van. Then I'll get it moved over to the mechanics, and then once it's done, we'll do some more van videos. But or I'll give you updates on what's going on with it when I'm over there. But I'll do bus videos starting in the next couple of weeks. So you're gonna see the build of the bus. All right, so thanks if you're still here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and take care, and tell me what you like if down in the comments, if what you want to see and what you want to see more of, because that helps me guide me what I'm gonna where I can take this channel and what you guys want to see more of too. So let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to hear more of. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Thanks for watching, you guys.